Hello everyone and welcome. Today we're going to be talking about Blair Zahn and her complete screw up and how she's just dissolved her channel into nothing but a gross pool of nothing but sadness. And, well, I'm sure she wishes she'd get some pity right now. Either way, if you enjoy the video, you just like the sound of my voice, please hit that subscribe button, that like button. Let me know what you think down in the comments of the video. At any point, I want to know. I want to hear your opinions because this is just funny. Sorry about that break I had to take there. Had a few important things I had to deal with. Going to the dentist and the like. So, you know, I would have sounded too funny and I didn't want to give you guys poor quality. Anyway, we're going to do a quick one today because the iilluminaughtii's channel has just been plummeting. It's been falling faster and faster. And over the last few months, she's gone from reaching about, I think max was 1.5 right before the drama happened. And now she's barely being able to pull in 50 to 60K views, which is still more than me, admittedly, but for a channel as big as hers, oh baby, am I glad to see it collapsing with all the mess that she has made for herself and the trauma she's done to other people. Now, what we have here is iilluminaughtii addresses the Click and Wonders videos. This is just a quick little end synopsis for one of the more recent things that happened, and then we're going to take a look at her channel so that way I can show you the numbers, because I just think we'd all love to see that right now. So I'm going to start the article here. In a final attempt to rectify her reputation, Blair took to Twitter on May 27th to address the videos made by Click and Wonder. She called their allegations false and said her and her team have been working behind the scenes to gather all relevant facts, in quotations, before taking action. Thank you to those who are standing by me during this challenging time. I will not allow these false allegations to be weaponized as a way to silence my voice, she finished. I am confident that the truth will prevail. And that's the end of her quote. Now, as we can see here, there's a whole set of Twitter threads, and I'm going to take a quick read for them for you. First one says, "Hey everyone, I'm fully aware of the recent false allegations that have surfaced. I want to take a moment to publicly state that I am taking these allegations seriously and am committed to rectifying the situation promptly and accurately." As you can see, 1.9K replies, only 608 likes. So, I don't know. Depending as to what your definition of ratio is, because there's not really a dislike button as far as I'm aware on Twitter, it's pretty bad. Next one goes on to say, "Rest assured that I am taking decisions and actions to address this situation. I will provide updates and communicate any necessary actions as soon as possible." The next tweet says, "I understand the concerns and potential impacts of these false allegations have caused. My team and I are actively working behind the scenes to gather all relevant facts. I am committed to transparency and accountability throughout this process." With a follow-up of, "Rest assured that I am taking decisive action to address this situation. I will provide updates and communicate any necessary actions as soon as possible." Only 44 replies there with 150 likes. So it's like, obviously not too much attention. It was at 9:32 a.m. So nobody was really like, I mean, I don't know what people's habits are on Twitter, but I wouldn't be up at 9:32 and that's the first thing I do. And then the final one that they're presenting to us here is, "Thank you to those who are standing by me during this challenging time. I will not allow these false allegations to be weaponized as a way to silence my voice." With a follow-up response from her saying, "I appreciate your patience and understanding during this challenging time. I am dedicated to upholding my channel's values and delivering on our commitments. I am confident that the truth will prevail. Sincerely, Blair Zahn." And to end off the article, it states, on May 28th, Wonder tweeted that Blair had sent him a cease and desist. Since Blair's first made the accusation against Legal Eagle on April 20th, her channel has lost over 170,000 subscribers. Her views have plummeted, and she's reportedly been dropped by her biggest sponsor, HelloFresh. And admittedly, I hated hearing that ad in her videos, even when I was just like, okay, she seems like all right, before I knew any of how she worked behind the scenes or what she's done previously. I hated hearing that ad run. It's nothing against HelloFresh. They do send some pretty good stuff. But damn, hearing her voice say it was annoying. Now here, we have her channel. And let's just take a look over, I don't know, last month, right? Well, let's go last 2 months. So our most recent video came out yesterday. Only 22,000 views. On a channel with what, 1.43 million subscribers? That's pretty bad. And yeah, the numbers could go up over time. That's how YouTube works, as you can see. But just look at these views per hour. They're not hitting. They aren't consistent. I mean, they're consistently low. Another one, 53,000. That's the highest right there, next to monopolizing your food. Well, next big one after that is the dark side of Subway, and that was 3 weeks ago. Yeah, and you can just see how it's like she really started to fall off right around iilluminaughtii Exposed. And then it went 147. 135, 172, it picked up a little bit, and then just 113, 76, and now we're at the point where she's at 22K views on a day-old video on a channel with 1.4 million subscribers, and her views per hour are just in the garbage. And you know, if she was a decent person, if all of this was just bullshit and just allegations and there weren't people coming forward and all supporting the same story and all telling the same story, even if they weren't necessarily all communicating or heard what the other person had said, that shows a track record, and that means she gets what she deserves. And if that means that the community is going to hold her accountable in the court of public opinion, well, that's what's going to happen. And she should have not been a shitty person. All she had to do was be a halfway decent human being, and she would have been able to maintain success. But you know what? Maybe her being a halfway decent human being isn't how she would have gotten this channel to where she is today. So, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. I greatly appreciate you for being patient and stopping on by and seeing this video. Yeah, I'll be talking to you later. Have yourselves a good day.